year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization's been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's what we're doing.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur group.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then there's Oubre. Morris into the lane. It's rebounded by New York. Inside. And Pierce slams it in.
So Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
There's Williams with the 3. That shot off the mark. The Knicks go the other way with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Holmes. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barrett. It calls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Chris, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Sexton sinks the triple.
Now looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Quickly, he started by Williams. Oubre against Sexton. Here's Chris. Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morris finds Holmes. Now here's DeRozan. Barrett covering. DeRozan passes to Morris. Pocket 6. DeRozan's shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Oubre. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Here's Toppin. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Toppin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Toppin, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's White in for Williams. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Quickly, White covering, and good that time.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
White dishes to Morris. Back to White. Launches a three, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by White. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
Pass to Chris for the three. Out of bounds, mixed ball as New York keeps possession of it. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In third, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backwood.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Bulls. 11-point game.
So aggressive once he stays after it when he gets it going.
New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Oubre outside. New York moving the ball around. White with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were...
Gets it in there. And now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Quickly, guarded by Levine. Oubre for three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Chris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Knicks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Dinwiddie up top. White covering. Williams with the block. Oh, and a pass break to the Bulls. White running. Stolen by Robinson. Now Bazemore. He has 5. Back to Barrett. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
The Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope And it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Barrett against Levine. Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. Robinson misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Williams finds Vucevic. A three. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Chicago. Huge run right now for going 19-2.
Here's Yugi Circle.
Levine against Bazemore. Dinwiddie outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Over Levine, New York, no good that time either. Now Chicago's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. The pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Here's Bazemore. And the dunk by Bazemore.
As soon as Bazemore sees he has a chance to run in transition, he gets to his spot and takes full advantage.
Here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Come
and
on,
it's Vucevic missing. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Levine. He's got 24. Satoransky, the pass to Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Satoransky, no good. New York shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Barrett against Levine. They get the rebound. Robinson, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-6 run. That one drops for him. White's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And New York making a change here. Dinwiddie passes to Barrett. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Satoransky, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach Billy Donovan, you faced an aggressive team in that first half. How concerned are you by their success against your defense?
Well, they've done a very, very good job, I think, attacking the paint early, offensive rebounds. Some of those turnovers right there let out some fast breaks. So we just got to stay with it and try to keep our energy up.
We'll see if you can keep that flow going in the second half. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.